Okay, moving right along. So we are now in step 15.7. We will learn how to align data within our cell tables. So we will save this step as recycling rate 2. So I will simply change my 1 to a 2 and save. Now let's get started. So remember our table tools layout. It only is available when we are inside of our table. When I click outside of my table, it disappears. So make sure you're in your table and you have your table tools tabs, design and layout. Drag the mouse down the left side of the table like we learned how to do yesterday. So when you move your mouse here, you get the white arrow, click and drag down, and you're able to select all of the text on your arrow. Click on your layout tab and we will change our row height for our table to 0.5. Go up. And notice when you changed it to 0.5, it increased the size of your table so that all the rows are now the exact same heights. The next thing we'll do is move into our alignment group. So your text alignment group basically allows your text to align to wherever you set it. So right now everything looks like it's aligned to the top left. We can align it to the top middle or the top right, the middle left, middle right, bottom middle, bottom left. So we want to align our text to the center left. Okay, so now that we've aligned our text to the center left, let's move it to the center to the left. Align your text to the to the center left. Get that screen tip if you need to know. Align center left is what you want. All right, so now we want to move into changing our text direction. PET and HDPE, select both of those cells. And right next to your text alignment, we want to go to text direction and click. Notice if you keep clicking on text direction, you can change the text to whatever direction you want it to go in. We want our text direction to be facing this way. All right, so the next thing we will do and the last thing we will do is to click out to deselect. And another way to select your table, remember if you see this little plus, if I put my mouse on top of that plus to get a 4 pointed arrow and click, then I can select my whole table. So the last thing we want to do is auto fit our text, our contents to our table. So if you drop down on the auto fit arrow here and go to auto fit content, it basically reduces the size of your table to fit your text. Go back to PET and HDPE and center the text using your alignment, middle center. We have just learned how to align data within our text by aligning our text using text direction, and we also, from a previous step that we learned, auto fit our contents to our table. Go ahead and deselect and save your changes. You just learned how to align data within your table cells. Save your updates, and if you are moving on to the next step, just keep this step open for the next step.